so today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a different video. I'm going to be doing basically like how to smash 2016. I'm going to give you a few tips and tricks along with a few product recommendations and also just bits and bobs that I want to talk about. It's kind of like help me and you and this channel kind of like really smash 2016, make it the best year yet. I'm going to be really stereotypical and start with the whole healthy eating and fitness. You guys know I am not a fitness junkie. I love my chocolate, I love my burgers and my chips, and I don't like exercise. But every single start of the year, just like the majority of people, I say, I really this year want to start getting more into exercise and healthy eating. I'm not that bad at healthy eating. I kind of have a balanced diet. I don't necessarily eat tons of chocolate all the time and fast food and stuff. I cook things from scratch every evening. I always kind of keep a balanced diet. I keep my fruit in my diet a lot, but I just want to kind of like step it up a notch. So I was sent these by Nosh Drinks, and these are kind of like super breakfast smoothies, and these are so nice. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, like I'm not lying in this video. This video is not sponsored. These companies have just been really nice to send me a few different products, but I have all these different flavours. I have the yogurt oats and honey breakfast drink, the yogurt strawberries banana quinoa and oats. I love the fact that it's got quinoa in it because quinoa is just so good for you and I love cooking it. And the yogurt mango quinoa oats and passion fruit breakfast drink, and I just really like these. I'll have them linked down below. But one thing for me, these have got like whole oats in them, so when you drink it, it's more like a meal rather than a smoothie. But one thing for me, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I don't want whole oats in my smoothie, so I really like keeping these in the fridge because it has to be kept in the fridge, and then popping them in my smoothie maker, blending it all together to get rid of the oats so that it's just a smooth blend. It makes it really kind of like frothy and nice, and then pour it into a glass and I have my smoothie and I haven't had to worry about getting the different ingredients in and stuff like that. And I really like these. I will be buying these definitely throughout the year, especially for that, just literally to pop them in a smoothie maker and blend them together. And one thing for me, I sometimes struggle when making a smoothie with the proportions of different things to put in it. Sometimes I put too much banana and it goes too thick, and sometimes I put too much orange juice and that's all you can taste. And so I do like the fact that these are just ready and made and you can just drink them or put them in the blender to kind of make it a smoother mix. I have decided that this year I would really like to start running a little bit more. I decided this yesterday, but me and Bradley went on a really nice walk to a park near me, and I don't know, really enjoyed it. And I thought, you know what, I could definitely run around this, even if it was just 2 times a week. This morning I've been looking at fitness clothes on Misguided and New Look and everything like that, but everything's out of stock. So I would have shown you, like I would have waited to film this video and shown you the clothes that I would have got, but everything was out of stock, so I'm literally going to have to wait until everything comes back in stock for me to be able to order some fitness clothes. But to go with that, I was sent these by YouFit, which are like protein drinks. Now, I'm not big on kind of like protein drinks. I don't really understand the whole situation, to be completely honest. So for me, I much prefer these. They're in an actual, bottle, rather than having like a protein mix shaker with powder and have to put water or milk in it or whatever. It doesn't quite make sense to me, and if I'm honest, it's too much effort. These ones, I've got a chocolate and a strawberry one of these, and this one they're called YouFit. It's milk with added oomph, and I just really like that. It's just like basically chocolate milk, and they've got 22 grams of protein in it and no added sugar. Bradley's very much into his fitness at the moment, and he has been really enjoying these, and he is quite picky with what he has and eats and drinks and stuff in regards to fitness, and he really likes these. On to my next thing. This can be looked at as being, I don't really know what the word is, but a little bit wrong. But one of my things I think that makes you feel great is looking good. And I'm not gonna lie, like when I feel like I look nice, I feel better, 100%. And I've got 2 different things to show you here which are very, very exciting. And the first one is by Doll White, which are teeth whitening strips. Now, I have always wanted to try teeth whitening strips, and I was using these this morning. I don't know if you can tell. And I was using these this morning, and I thought I'd just pop them in the video for you guys. Firstly, they come in this little sachet, and then you get all of these little things that say Doll White on them, and they've all got little teeth whitening strips in it, and so you've got all of these different uses. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7 because I used one this morning. And then literally the things are just on the back. So it's literally a no fuss situation. You don't get all of these different potions that you have to mix. It's literally just a sachet, which I really like. I'm not going to lie, they're not the most comfortable things I've ever used in my life, like to put on your teeth, because you do feel a little bit strange. But it didn't hurt, it didn't sting, my teeth now aren't sensitive, nothing. And I don't know, I just really like them. It's got a minty taste, and you take them off, you leave them for half an hour, and you take them off, and my teeth feel absolutely fine. They don't feel squeaky, they don't feel like, and I know some people like their teeth squeaky clean, but I really don't. Take them off, and I rinse my mouth out, and literally my teeth feel absolutely fine. And I've heard horror stories of people like having teeth whitening strips, and then taking them off and being so strong that you can't even eat or drink anything afterwards. I'm absolutely fine. I just had a cookie. Honestly, I'm absolutely fine. So yeah, I really like these, and I really like the whole teeth whitening. I just think, I don't know, as I say, if you feel good, like if your teeth are white, you're going to want to smile more and that kind of thing. I really like, oh god. I really like these. The next thing I'm going to show you is some makeup brushes, and I really like featuring brands that aren't as well known, and these are by the brand Lab 2. So here I have 2 of their different collections. I have the Genius Brush Kit, which looks like this one, and I have the Pro Brush Kit here. One's got eye brushes and one has face brushes and eye brushes. And I also have this one, which is the Triple Threat Multi-Purpose Brush. So I'm going to show you what is in each. I can't actually really remember, but I'm going to try and show you. Anyway, so here we have the buffing brush, the contour brush. Where are these ones? The foundation brush is a little pointy foundation brush, really nice and small. And the last one is the eyeshadow brush. So these are the ones that you get in the I'm Turning Pro Brush Kit. And the one here, the packaging feels so nice. And these are like rubberized, they're just really nice. So those ones you get in there. And then in this kit, which is the Strokes of Genius Brush Kit, you have got the Strokes of Genius Brow and Lash Groomer. And can I just say, I'm really fussy about the spoolies that I use. And this one is so nice. It's really nice and like stable. I feel like some are so flimsy, so I'd just buy this just for the spoolie if I'm honest, and also for this angled brush. I really like this. Now if you know me, I'm very fussy on my angled brushes for my eyebrows. I only like one, which is from the Body Shop, and this one has come very close. This is the brow and eyeliner brush. It's a little angled brush and it's very like thin and small, whereas the Body Shop one that I've got is a little bit fatter. So I prefer that one for more kind of detailing and kind of like if I want to do my brows really precise and nice, that's the one I'll use. I also have the pointed eyeliner brush. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't used this one yet, but it's really thin, like really thin. The bristles are so close together that they're not gonna like, well, I don't know, you know, they just like spray everywhere and you're like, well, I can't do my eyeliner now. I then have the eyeshadow brush, which is again here, and then I have the crease brush, which I really like this one. It's really nice, like, I don't know, it's just a really nice shape to kind of like get in the crease and like wiggle the shadow around. I just wanted to feature these because I just have so many brushes and I like to kind of try new different brands rather than buying them all from Real Techniques, for example. I love Real Techniques, sometimes it's nice to try something different, so I thought I'd give these a go. The next I'm going to talk about is something that I really like and have done for a long while now, and this is the pink parcel. Now probably a lot of you might have heard, oh god, all the things have just fallen out. Probably a lot of you will have heard of this. Basically this is a subscription box that you order at your time of the month. So when your periods come in, you order this and it comes at the time of when you're on every month, and I just think it is genius. And I really like the idea. I think it's something really nice to start of the new year, start ordering it, and then you know for the whole of 2016, every time your stupid time month comes, you're going to get some lovely treats. So in here you get all of these little boxes first. I'm going to try and show you actually. So these are little boxes that come inside and I just really like it. So the first one we've got here, I've opened it all. So the first one says, for you. I'm in love with this. And it says a little something to cheer you up. And there's so many things inside here. So firstly you get a Kiss Cosmetics lipstick, which is a really nice colour. It's a mini little Vichy Norma Derm hydration. Oh, I was on the French side. Beautifying anti-blemish care. I always get spots at the time of the month, so perfect. Then there is a 21st Century Herbs Skin Balm. I love things like this when it's like you get really dry bits on your skin and you just like put the balm on. It's just really nice. The next thing I have is a Bella Peer Cosmetics eyeshadow, and I have quite a few of these from different subscription boxes, but this one's like a really pretty like iridescent like white. Look really cute in your inner corner. I then have this, which I can't eat actually because I have a nut allergy. I really wish I could because it's a coconut almond butter, and this would be really nice. I'm going to give this to Bradley because I know he'd really appreciate that. Then these are so cute. There's 3 little notepads of how cute they are. So you've got this one that says be healthy, this one that says be happy, and this one that says be lovely. I just think they're adorable. I would buy this whole box for these pads. You know what I'm like with my stationery. Then you get a little thing of sweets like this from Jealous Sweets, and I don't know what these are actually. Oh, there's loads of different ones in there. Right, so you've got a little packet in here, and you get loads of little sweets. I'm going to eat those after this video, even though it's not what I them up, but you know, I should probably save this actually, shouldn't I? That would be quite a good idea. And then the last thing in here is a little like tea. So you get a little thing in here, which is so cute, and you get a little tea bag like this, and you get your little tea, and you put it in your tea bag, and you put it in the cup, your water. I don't like normal tea, but this is vanilla tea, which I think would look so nice. It says use 1 teaspoon per cup. And I really like this. It's by the London Tea Club. And I just really like this. I think it's really cute. So that was the first thing that was there. Then the next thing says for now, and it's a little thing that says keep these in your bag, which I think is so cute. And inside here you've just got some lady bits. So you've got some good old tampons going on and a few pads. And I just think it's really nice like to keep this in your bag. Like, I don't know, it's just a really nice little pouch and stuff like that. And then in here you've got for later. So again, these have got more kind of pads and tampons in, which I just think is great. You can also with this choose which one you want. So if you just want tampons, then you can order just tampons, or if you just want pads, then you can order just pads, or if you want a mix of the 2, that's what you can get, and that's what I've got in this one. That's what they sent me. And these are just like in 2 little boxes. I really like the boxes. It's just really aesthetically pleasing. And then the last one you've got is 4 down there, and it's just a really cute little pack of little wipes. And sorry if you're a guy watching this, you're probably really grossed out right now, but one thing I really like, these wipes are called Sass. And that's just great. Like the fact the wipes are called Sass, I just love that. Anyway, I love this. I think it's such a good idea. I don't know if you guys have heard of it before, but I just think it's great. So yeah, it's like one of my favourite things. Another thing that I think is a really good goal to make and make sure you're easier to kind of cope with, I'm not saying it's difficult to cope with life, but just generally, is kind of planning ahead and staying positive. I don't really have anything here to kind of show you to resemble that, but I really like planning. I really like planning ahead, making sure that everything is planned out in my diary. It just really kind of makes everything clearer in my head. And I just think if you haven't got a diary, you don't plan things, and you kind of feel like sometimes you forget things or whatever, it's a really good idea. Like, your iPhone's great and stuff for kind of like popping things in the calendar, but sometimes you just forget it's there, whereas when you've got a diary, you can actually jot things down in front of you and write whatever you want. It's kind of a bit easier. The last topic I'm going to talk about is taking care of yourself. Now, I know I've kind of like little bit like chipped it in with the like smoothies and stuff with healthy eating, but generally I just want to quickly talk about like having a skincare routine, taking care of yourself, putting yourself first kind of thing. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is a little bit more light-hearted thing than putting yourself first, is face masks. I love face masks. I think they're lovely to give yourself a little treat. I use them all the time. If you watch my vlogs, you know I use them quite often, and I just really like them. And the ones I've got here are sheet masks. And I've got really into these recently. These are by the brand Timeless Truth. And basically, these are sheet masks. You look really scary when you've got them on. If you don't know what they are, they're kind of like a cotton mask, which are kind of like they're like actual paper, not paper, they're cotton. They're an actual thing that you put on your face rather than just a cream. And the moisture is in the cotton, and you basically put it on your face like this, and you just like lie with this thing on your face. One of the reasons I like this is because then you don't have to go and wash your face once you've because you put a face mask on, a normal generic one, you have to go to the sink and wash the face mask off. Well, if you can't be bothered to go to the sink, these are great because you basically, once you've taken the mask off, you put the mask in the bin, and then you basically just like massage the residue into your face. I really like these. This is kind of like a 3-step detoxifying program. It's like 21 days. You get 3 of these sheet masks. The first one is to kind of detoxify and decongest your skin. And the second mask is to kind of keep your skin functioning youthfully. And then the third mask, which is this one, which I've got to use this week, is kind of the turnover of new skin cells. And I just think it's a really lovely thing to use at the start of this year. Like, I don't know, it's just really nice to, especially after Christmas. And I know it's a couple of weeks into January now, but after Christmas, when, I don't know, I feel like you've just overindulged in the wine and the cheese and the chocolate and everything. It's just nice to kind of detoxify everything. Then the next thing I have here to kind of be taking care of yourself, and something that is an investment piece definitely, is this. Now this is the Magnetone Barefaced Daily Cleansing Brush. And the one one I've got here is so pretty. It's the illustrated one. Who's it by? Laura Callahan, and it's the limited edition one. You get it in this really cute box. Look how adorable it is. I'm probably going to keep this. Oh, it's only in the box, by the way, because I want to show you the video. I have actually been using this. And then you get this little makeup bag, which I absolutely love. I think it's so cute. She's got all these women on it, and there's people like running and stuff. Real inspiration for the start of this year. And inside here, you just get your charging lead. And then this is what it looks like. Look how pretty this is. It's so cute. It's like pink with like blue on it. And I have been so excited to show you guys this. I absolutely love this. I used to have a Clarisonic, but it's kind of had its time. It's kind of like running out a little bit. It's an older version and it's kind of gone a little bit now. This one is a lot lighter than what my Clarisonic used to be. It's so light and just, I don't know, you can just throw it around if you wanted to. Also, this is completely waterproof, and I just think that's great. When I had my Clarisonic before, I'm not trying to compare the two, but when I did have my Clarisonic, it was water resistant, not waterproof, so I was still worried about getting it wet. This one has 2 modes, so you just press it on like this, and you can see the light, and then you press again, and I don't know if you can hear, and there's like a red light here, but it kind of like vibrates twice, and it spins kind of back and forth, if that makes sense. Anyway, gonna just turn this off. I try to use this every day, but I'm not going to lie, I forget quite a lot. And I might start keeping this in my bathroom so that it's always there, whereas at the moment it's been in my bedroom. To be honest, it's been in this box kind of waiting for me to do the video. So I only kind of got to use it for the first kind of 2 weeks when it arrived. But otherwise, I'm going to start keeping it in the bathroom, I think. So I use it kind of like every morning or in the shower even, so that every time I'm in the shower I use it. Especially because it's waterproof, I can keep it in the shower. And I just really, really like this. I did go through the purging phase, which a lot of people do, which basically means because this is cleaning so deeply into your skin, it's probably the deepest clean your skin has ever had. Basically, a lot of spots will come out on your skin for the first week or so. And I kind of forgot about this, and I had all these pimples, and I was like, what is going on? And then within like a week or so, they all disappeared. So it was just a purging phase of using this, and then since, my skin has felt so clean and so smooth, and it exfoliates to God knows what level. It is so much stronger than anything you could ever use, but it's so much more gentle at the same time. I think sometimes when you use kind of a scrub with really, really harsh little scrub particles in it, your skin can come out so red, but actually it's done nothing for the inside of your skin. Whereas this cleanses so deeply, really gets everything out of your skin, but doesn't leave your skin red or sore or anything. And then last but not least, I'm just going to talk about one more thing which is a little bit different. And I'm really interested in skin supplements, kind of stuff for your hair, your skin, your body, everything really. And I've been interested in them for kind of the past 6 months or so, but I haven't known which ones to go for. Now this is a brand called Works With Water. I don't know if you've seen this brand before, you probably will have. They sell it in supermarkets and stuff like that. And basically I used to use the one that was Works With Water for spots. I don't know the specific name, but it's in a little pink box. You put a little tablet in some water and you used to drink it, and I used to have that for my spots, and it really helps. So if you guys are looking for something like that, then I'll leave that link down below, just as long as all the other links as well. These ones are more for kind of like renewing, kind of radiant complexion, giving a bit more brighten and stuff. Now these, which I absolutely love, are a little like apple flavoured jelly in these little sachets, and all you do is open them and kind of like just eat the jelly or drink it, or however you want to digest it. Anyway, I'd much prefer this to taking a tablet. I'm not very good at taking tablets, and also drinking a horrible drink. Like, I just think sometimes you put some in a, like some tablet in a drink and you have to drink it and it's just hideous. All those herbal teas, sometimes they're just awful. Whereas this actually tastes okay. Like, it tastes nice. It's apple flavoured. This is basically to help nourish your skin from the inside, which is something that I think is fantastic. I think if you just take one of these a day, you're basically doing nothing, and you're just going to help your skin quite a lot. I have 2 of the packets and I'm halfway through this one, and these are like the one with 14 sachets in it. So basically these 2 will last me a month if I take one every day, and it does suggest between 1 to 2, but I think 1 is enough for me. Depends how much like your skin, what your skin's like, how sensitive it is, that kind of thing. But I basically struggle to remember to take anything, never mind taking 2 a day. So this video is a little bit different. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I don't know if you will have, but I just wanted to do something a little bit different on my channel. These products were sent to me, but I'm not sponsored in the slightest. Every single opinion was my own. And yeah, that is a huge disclaimer. I've now got a makeup brush in my hand for absolutely no reason. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't subscribed, please do. The button is always down below, and I will speak to you next time. Bye. Those are good. Better clean up this mess.